All right, folks, welcome to my page. Welcome to my channel. I'm real sorry to report this, folks, today, but we got some sad news. I'm going to go ahead and turn up the volume here. I seem to have canceled myself without even really trying. Well, the sad news I have to report is that Princess Kate's most likely gone. Gone to the other side. I feel her here. I don't know how to tell you this, but it's true. Now, what are we going to do about it? We all sense it. The psychic ones, they might be trying to deny it. I feel their pain. I sense them, they're out here and they're hurting because they're fighting it because they know what's coming. So I just gotta say, you gotta ride the wave, folks. You gotta let yourself feel what you're feeling. And you're feeling the beginning of the ushering in of a whole new generation of women that are gonna stand up and say, no more, no more, brothers and sisters. We are ending this today. Yeah, real sad, real sad. I'm real sad. So the thing about it is, you gotta just the psychic ones that are feeling her here on the other side. For those of us that talk to the dead, that know that we are in the time of the veil between the worlds, it is the thinnest it has ever been in human history. And watch out, boys and girls, we are about to go on a wild ride. These ghosts are coming up for an answering and a reckoning, and they have some questions. So karma and fate is written all over this. I do want to say that Princess Diana did not get justice. We all know that. We're all sad about that. We all sense in our guts. We know that Prince Harry could only share so much or they would kill him. So you gotta stay strong when you really look at what Princess Diana is trying to say here. She's been very active from the other side. We psychics, we know that. Her plight and what happened to her is just one of the greatest injustices of our generation. Just one of the greatest injustices. I will have to talk to that person later. I am a busy lady. I think everyone knows about me that I don't know, I just don't like to talk that much. Not generally, just because I'm feeling so much. So I just can't talk as much as, other people talk when they just talk to anyone. I have to be very careful about my energy. So where were we? Right, Princess Diana. She is ace, um, the ace of spades, the Magi card. Now, what that means is that she's coming for a reckoning because there's a karmic dharmic debt going on here. There are generations of men, Prince Philip, nasty, nasty fella. Oh man, watch out. You'll get murdered or raped with that one. I don't know. But that's what the ghosts tell me. I just stand here and I channel and that's all that I get. But Prince Philip, nasty fella, and it feels like she's coming for a reckoning. It feels like this has her energy all over it. But yeah, Princess Kate has passed on, and I was trying to deny it at first, and I was telling myself, well, she just is in a coma, like that Spanish reporter was standing by, that woman that was with the Buckingham Palace folks. She has lots of inside information from the Buckingham Palace folks, and she's written, like, I don't know, 13 books on the family. So she knows her stuff. I think she's a direct line to Camilla, actually. Yeah. So anyway, that lady saying she was in a coma, I don't know. I think that was a cover. Smelled fishy to me. Smelled real fishy. So I guess let's start with where I'm at with all of it. I just, I'm a psychic detective. I channel spirits. And the thing is, there is no rhyme or reason to what comes through me. So, sometimes I'm wrong, sometimes I'm right, sometimes there's nothing on the airwaves. Sometimes I literally just can't stop hearing the airwaves and I kind of lose my mind for a little while. That's how it goes with us witches. So if you're a witch, you know how it goes. There's just a lot of struggle. But I guess I'm a depressed, but sort of optimistic psychic detective. Anyways, so let's get going. Why don't we start with this? I'll share this and you tell me what you think, and I don't know, we'll have a conversation. All right, here, let's see if we can pull this up. Well, I mean, you can see what I see, right? This is a moment that I think every woman in the world understands, who's been in a relationship with a man, your dad, your brother, your cousin, your uncle, your boss, your boyfriend, someone. What's he doing to her? Let's look at that finger. But when you look at the finger, I want you to really look at the woman, right? This is one of the few moments we get an unscripted princess, you know, and she don't look happy. No, she don't look happy. But what I would say about this is she um she has a disassociation to her that if you know what it feels like to disassociate when you're a woman, I think most women know that because a lot of us have been sexually abused as children, so we learn how to disassociate real early. Yeah, so I look at that woman, I go, whoa, we are disassociating. We have seen that finger before. That finger, we've seen it. We've seen it. Yep. Okay. So moving on. So Perez Hilton, sometimes I think that brother is sold out, but everyone's got an ego. And let's see what Perez Hilton here says. Now, Perez Hilton is talking about the fact that we ain't got no information, no documented footage of Kate going in or out of the hospital that the palace told us about. They just made up a story. So they just made up that story, but we do have some information on December 28th. There's a good old chance that um, there's a good old chance that something happened on the 28th because people watch these people like hawks, real hard for them to do a whole entourage to the hospital and not be noticed, right? So I would trust the people on the streets because the British press, we know from Harry, the British press, they don't even do their job. They just do what the Camilla tells them, I guess. So they're just worthless, and don't trust them unless you want to think about what the palace is saying. Now, interesting thing about the British press is, sometimes you got warring factions within the British press that represent the royalty. So you have to pay attention because there's warring factions of the royalty that are, you know, doing that stuff. So here we go. There was a concerning incident at Sandringham over the holidays that has gone under the radar. So we got this ambulance going by, and then Perez is dropping a hint for us. So he's saying a week later, reports surfaced of the Prince of Wales and his domestic violence. They use other terms in the media. They call it a bad temper. I think we all know what that means. Okay. So I was doing some investigating, as you know I'm prone to do. And well, this lady, when you look at that photo, what's going on?